Hey, my name is PolishLynx and prepare your suits because today we are becoming lawyers. Regeria Hope, that's the title of the game. It was released freshly on Steam and it's supposedly another episodic game, so the first episode is free and later probably will more arrive. But for now, let's try this out. Golden Game Burn, okay. This game respects your decisions. If you want to try a trial, be prepared to try a trial and see the consequences. Welcome to Regeria Hope. This game features the same courtroom drama you expect from other attorney games, but in this game, your choices will affect the story. The next choice could be the most important one for you. What do you want Regeria to shout when she's presenting evidence? You'll be able to change it after you hear it here. Have at you! Lies! Move to a strike! Lies? Click to see and hear how it will sound and look.
Lies!
Average? Okay, let's... Sure, it's fine. Keep it, please. What's this? Regeria will remember that, okay. Thank you. Did you see that duly noted symbol up there? That means you've made a decision that the game will remember. What? Where? It will be uploaded at the end of the case, and you'll be able to see how your choices compare to it. Okay, what? That's not needed. To see how your choices compare to everyone else. Oh, this one, okay. You will also see a saving icon when the game is saving a checkpoint, so not this one there. Okay. You will be able to return to these checkpoints by right-clicking your mouse if you have one, or clicking the menu button, and then clicking the checkpoints button. Oh, okay, can I save normally? I'd rather save. Okay, I can. Be careful, there is only 10 checkpoints. It's probably a good idea to save when you think you need to. A couple of things before you start. Regeria Hope has screen animations, which may be slow on your phone computer. I don't think so. If you have a slow computer or are playing on a phone, you'll probably want to turn this setting off. I guess I don't really have to complain about this. About my PC. Not playing on the phones. You won't miss anything in terms of clues, and you will have a more enjoyable experience. This setting can be changed from the preference menu screen. Would you like screen animations on? Yeah. Thank you. Regeria Hope has been optimized differently for computers and phones, mostly with image quality. If you have a fast phone tablet or a slow computer, you might want to change the optimization. High quality images will take up about 400 to 500 of RAM at max. If your phone computer can handle it, set high quality images to on. Otherwise, set it to false. Changing this setting will require you to save the game, exit the game and restart for it to take effect. This setting can be changed again through the preferences screen. Would you like high quality images? Yes! Thank you for your input. Enjoy your trip. Finally, we begin. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another night of mystery with Regeria Hope. Okay. Dead drunk. Okay. July 9th, 9 PM, 2099. Okay, so we are moving to the future. Podunk City Hall, Grand Ballroom, USA. Why am I not surprised it's in USA? You know those boring wedding videos that dudes force their friends to watch after a wedding? Don't worry, this one isn't boring, but someone isn't living happily ever after. Huh. Huh? No! I bet that wasn't the reception she was planning for. July 17th, 9 AM 2009, PolishLynx City Court, Waiting Room 2, USA.
Oh my word! Oh my word, I'm going to be late! This is my first murder case, and I'm going to be late. I'm a defense lawyer. I can't let my client down before the court is in session.
Oh, Regeria, how nice of you to finally join us. I was having a rather mundane chat with this fellow here. We were thinking if you were any later, he was going to just die.
Eh?
Just joking, dear. I knew you would show up. So did you remember to read over the case files last night? Do you remember the name of your poor client? Of course I remember the name of my client. It's not Farrell Triton, because it's you. But it's Defendant Broken Heart? What? My first defendant, accused of murdering his wife on his wedding night at the reception. Oh. So I have no idea what's his name. That's awesome. Alright. Just joking, dear. I knew it would show up, so yeah. Case files. This thing. Handed to you by Farrell Triton. This describes the murder of Victoria Timms by Broken Heart. The victim was poisoned by potassium cyanide, found in wine glass at the scene. Wine glass. This was the glass that Victoria Timms drank from the fateful night. Tests on the glass denied traces of potassium cyanide. It's currently the most probable murder weapon. The wine bottle that was poured into Victoria Timms' wine glass. Tests done on the wine found nothing. What? So the cyanide was in here. This will describe, okay, Victoria's will. This will describe that all money will go to someone called Jordan Deed. It hasn't been updated in over 5 years. There is no mention of Broken Heart in this document. Yes. I did read the case files, but in my rush to get here, I've forgotten everything. It's okay, dear. This is your third murder case, so I'll give you a little leeway. I can see you have your case files on you. Why not open them up? Oh, or have you remembered just now? Please tell me the name of our client today. Anthony R.O. Broken Heart. It's gotta be Broken Heart. Great! How did you know that? So, Broke, say hi to the pretty lady.
What? A lady is not as pretty as my darling dead wife! Oh my, did she have to die? I'm going to die too! Give me the guilty verdict!
Bravo.
So the government gave us another crazy one.
Not us, dear. You. Today's your first day as a fully fledged government appointed defense lawyer. Appointed? So they don't have money for this. Present review. Okay, so I guess I will have to use this during the case or something like that. Not us, dear. Okay.
Yep. I was just getting settled and now he reminds me it's my first day.
This is your first case? Great, I'm going to be seeing my wife soon. Don't worry, dear. I'll be there with you. Just wanted to congratulate you after all your hard work.
Great, thanks.
Why would anyone do this to her?
Why kill my wife? She couldn't, her dead one. That's what we are here to find out, Brock. We are going to prove that it couldn't have been you.
So let's go on a run-through of how to exhibit evidence in court. There will be times where people in court will want you to show evidence to back up your claims, or to prove motives, etc.
What? Couldn't you write it SCT, ECT, etc, etc?
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Any help you can give me would be great. What should I click here? I think I'm good. Or... okay, I think I'm good.
I'm pretty content. I don't feel like being told how to do stuff.
Great, we'll move right along then. But at least show me your strike fear into the hearts of men shout.
Nice!
That's quite a good shout you have there. It certainly startled the guard. Heh.
I wasn't that kind anyway, Mr. Hart, come with me.
Same guard!
Always wanted to say that. Brock, wait. We still have to sort out your testimony for the court.
Oh, I almost forgot. Guard, could I have a sec?
Sure, why not? Not like this case will take very long anyway. I can give you a few minutes before you're sentenced to hang.
Hey, thanks.
Brock, we need to focus. I'm going to write out your testimony.
I need you to repeat the testimony I read in, word for word. It seems like you have most of this under control, Regeria. Is there anything you'd like me to explain about testimony prep?
Even if I'm more sure. Even if I worked on this all night more, how can't hurt?
Of course, I explained how testimony prep works. This sheet shows exactly what the witness will say when their time to testify arrives. You can change what the witness will say. Any statement that has a checkbox next to it can be omitted. If the box is not checked, the statement will not be stated. Any statement with an arrow next to it can be swapped. Check the statement for any errors. Make sure your witness doesn't say something they will regret. How could anyone believe that I could poison my own life? That doesn't make sense. This was my wedding day, the most important day of my life, marrying the woman of my dreams, okay? Sealing it with a murder would be the worst thing I could do. I have no idea what I'm doing. If she died, what was I supposed to do to get away with it? I know the wine was poisoned. All I was thinking about was taking Victoria to Hawaii for our honeymoon. Okay, so this is fine. Okay, after... What am I supposed to leave? Think. Ba 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 ba. Sealing it with murder would be the worst thing I could do. This one? The first thing. The worst. The first. Oh, that's how it works. The sealing the murder. Okay, that would be the worst, right? No. First. How did it look in the very beginning? Let's leave it like that, I guess. Next. Brock, you think you can handle this? Yeah, I can manage this. See you on the testimony stand. Come with me, Brock.
Come with me, Brock.
That's everything then. So, now that you are all sorted out, it's time to say hello to the cameras. What?
Miss Hope, how does your client feel about this being your first case?
My client knows that he's got the best defense lawyer possible. Who would say that?
Miss Hope, you realize this is an open and shut case, right?
No case is always as it seems. That's right, and we intend to bring that to light today, Regeria. We really must be going.
But they have a video showing the murder, and your client putting the poison in the glass.
Hey. And we are here today to make sure that our client has the real truth uncovered from the video.
Miss Hope, one more question.
Sorry, that's all we have time for today.
Miss Hope, how long do you think this case will last before the client is pronounced guilty? 1 hour? 30 minutes?
That was quite enough of that. Time to head our bench. To our bench. Oh. Damn press, always messing with lawyers' heads to get a soundbite out of them. You handled yourself well out there. Yeah, but you have morale and it's not really great.
Oh, it don't feel like it. If that video is shown in court, we have no chance. We might as well just go home.
Look, don't let it get to you. The only two things that keep you alive out there in the courtroom are your belief in your client's innocence and your own confidence. When either of those go, you might as well just leave the courtroom, because the judge won't listen to a thing you say. Right now, you have both of those, so keep smiling and have hope, Hope.
Right you are. Without hope, our client has nothing.
Oh dear, that's all the pep talk I can give you for now. Just know I'll be by your side throughout the trial.
Everyone to your places!
July 17th, 9:15 AM, 2099, Pudding City Court, Courtroom 4, USA. Oh dear, my dear, it looks like the DA assigned his best prosecutor to this trial. Hottie. Say hello to Artemis Narcissus.
Ria, sir, get the sign up for this case, eh?
Okay, I like the other side but better actually.
Artie, I've been waiting for this time. I'll see you in court.
You... what? You are in court already!
But we're already here, silly!
Exactly.
You are meant to say that before we get into the courtroom. Damn it, she beats me at the comebacks again.
Everyone would beat you at this. You know her?
Yeah, I'll explain later.
Oh, alright!
Courtroom battle, something.
Alright, for the honor of the judge, Richard Bast.
Be seated. Today we are here to pass judgment on Mr. Broken Heart, charged with the murder of Miss Victoria Timms. Does the prosecution have everything in order?
Indeed, Your Honor. All I have to say is, in this case, will take less than an hour. I'll even set a timer.
Okay, you might be looking better, but you look too much into the mirror.
If that time reaches 0, I'll consider this trial over and leave the courtroom. Judge, you might as well just pronounce the defendant guilty by then.
Agreed. I've got a nice turkey sandwich waiting for me when I get back to my office. Let me know when that timer finishes, would you?
As you wish.
What the heck just happened? Yeah, that just happened. Not much we can do about it now, other than prove our client's innocence in under an hour.
An hour? That's Rick.
Quiet, we don't have the time.
Gentlemen, you know, in their test of making this fair, I think we should only have the timer count down when the defense needs to make an action. And to make it fair to us and my stomach, let's shorten it to 10 minutes. Right, Juja. Okay, with that item dealt with, defense, your opening statement.
Oh shit.
We welcome that challenge of proving our client is innocent. In another 10 minutes, and I know that won't be a challenge, considering he is without a doubt innocent.
Farewell. It is time to have the chief officer at the scene describe the facts as they currently stand.
Can't think of it. It would be good to see how the detectives currently see the case.
Detective Cockshaw, please describe the facts of this murder. Yes, sir.
The offender Broken Heart murdered the victim Victoria Timms using poison found in a bottle on the scene. He poisoned the glass of wine during the wedding reception and the victim drank it.
Jurita? The hell does it mean? Death was immediate after drinking the poison. Death was immediate after drinking the poison. Okay, that's true. I'll use the video of the murder to demonstrate exactly how the murder happened.
Hey! It's the first thing they are showing, but I have hope. There must be something wrong with that tape.
I'll start the video. Here's where the waiter brings the wine out. Here is where the defendant puts poison into the wine glass. What? Now, to be honest, I'm not sure if that's true.
Regeria, my dear, does something look odd to you here?
I think so, but what can I do about it?
If there's anything that looks odd to you, you can try interrupt, allowing you to object to evidence as if it's being presented, or statements as they are being made.
So? I'll continue if there's nothing. Okay, let's go with this.
Objection!
Sure, why not? There is nothing showing the defendant putting the poison into the wine glass at that moment in time. It looks like the defendant is only covering the wine glass.
Looks like the new kid is a live one.
Obiezione!
Italiane! Pizza! Irrelevant, all events we have points to this time as when Brock put the poison in the wine glass. Evans simply trying to confuse the facts.
Overruled.
While all evidence points to Brock poisoning the wine glass, I don't see that happening in the video.
Back to the video.
After Brock has poured the wine, gives it to his wife, and she drinks it. Everyone's laughing around and having a good time, and then she gets up to give a speech. Then passes out. Death comes soon after as her lung size, and she stops breathing. This is where the video ends.
What's this? What's this here? I can put my thoughts here. How fun, a murder video. Must have been some really bad wine. Oh, you piece of crap.
Upon seeing the death, the local officer present at the wedding shut the area down, preventing all attendants from leaving or accessing the cloakroom to avoid any missing evidence.
So, guess couldn't access the cloakroom straight after the murder was committed. I better update my case files. The code has been added to the case files. This is the code Brock was wearing on the night. This was found in the code check-in. The reception video has been added to the case files. The video, okay. Thank you, Officer Shaw. I'll be asking you to testify about the motive for the murder now. Soon. Judge, you can see that video shows that the defendant had the means and ability to poison the victim.
Objection!
Hey!
The evidence show the defendant had an arm to option
To poison glass.
Obiezione!
Au contrario, here's proof of your defendant's guilt. We found this poison in Brock's car during the lockdown of the wedding reception. What? How the heck was Artemis able to find it? That's not in my case file. I better write it down.
The poison. Regeria, I hope you aren't too worried about this, my dear.
Are you kidding me? We've got no chance. Look at the damage. She's got the judge eating evidence out of hand.
Have some hope. This is all just a bunch of bluster. There's already been 2 major things wrong with their interpretation of the evidence.
What? Are they lying?
Not exactly. I wouldn't say that. It's just in their best interest to provide the facts in a way to make our defendant look guilty. It's your job to poke holes in the facts that the prosecution provides.
I'm getting bored and hungry. I get it, but how can I do that and when?
You already know about interrupting, so try that sometime. And I'm sure that I'll be able to tell you what about the other way soon. Hang tight, Hope.
Okay, how can I? I think it's time for... God damn it. Is he fucking using Twitter right now or something? After all, the time has come for testify about why the defendant killed the victim.
Of course, man. It's simple, really. Victoria Teams had a giant wad of money. When Victoria died, Brock would have inherited that fat sack.
Okay. No. It's here? No?
This doesn't sound right. It's not.
Got it. I'll show him.
Well, here goes nothing.
It's simple, really.
Eyes.
Why do you make it so easy for me to see right through you? Richard? Yes, Judge? I should say the same about you. That has nothing to do with what you... Okay, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I need to wait for that moment. It's simple, really. Next. Victoria team had the giant money. Drum road in the fast song.
Eyes.
Impossible! Officer Shaw, how sure are you?
Pretty sure, I mean, that looks like it was the motive too.
Objection.
Did you even read the victim's will?
No, it just seemed that the obvious reason for...
Objection.
Stop interrupting him. Brock isn't even mentioned on the wheel. And the last time the wheel was updated was over 5 years ago. Everything's going towards some guy called Jordan Deed. The defendant is not even mentioned. Your Honor, I move to strike all statements from this witness of the record.
Huh?
Let's talk. Your Honor, apart from the last statement about the motive, everything else has been true.
Sustained.
Sustained!
Very well. Proceed.
Officer Shaw, the last statement will cost you in your next performance review.
What?
I'm going to ignore the last witness statement. Everything apart from that still stands. Officer Shaw, you can go now. I'll talk to you after this trial is over.
Right, so that's done. Is that the case done yet? Can I go to lunch now?
I have a rambly night humbly. Your Honor, even without an apparent motive, this case is open and shut, but I think I might as well just invite the defendant up to be our first witness. Maybe he'll save us all a lot of time by just confessing.
That would really be nice. I'm worried about the mustard on my turkey sandwich. I hope it doesn't dry out.
Right you are, sir. The court would like to see Mr. Hart take the witness stand.
Mr. Hart, as you are ready to testify your plight.
Yeah, you know, Anna.
Protect?
How could anyone believe that I could poison my own wife? I fucking don't remember what he was supposed to say.
Arrete.
We all do, that's why you are here. Looks like Kramer isn't holding anything back. Don't let her run all over your client and interrupt right back.
Objection.
Your Honor, the prosecutor is simply taunting the witness.
Indeed, Artemis, please refrain from frontless shouting.
This was my wedding day, the most important day of my life, marrying the woman of my dreams.
I can see that. I never heard of anyone hating their wedding day. I'll add some time to the defense's case.
Suing it with murder would be the first thing I would do.
Arrete.
Your Honor, the witness just admitted to planning out the murder.
Indeed.
What?
Seriously?
Whoops.
Indeed, Judge, I do have an explanation for what Brock just said.
Hey? Trilogy, sir, we really went to say it would be the last thing we would do.
Is that so, Brock?
Yes, I don't know why that slipped out of my mouth. Why didn't I catch that misleading my testimony? If she died, what was I supposed to do to get away with it?
Okay, I should have read it properly there.
Arrete.
What? What did you say? I didn't know the wine was poisoned. Come back! All I was thinking about was taking Victoria to Hawaii for our honeymoon.
That was a bloodbath. I'll have to do better next time.
Mr. Hart, thank you for trusting me. Now, could you please state your whereabouts, the time of the murder? Murder! I told myself I would do this.
What? Damn, Artemis just had to push him over the edge. Brock looks dead inside right now.
I hope he doesn't say something that I'm going to regret.
I can't do this anymore. I was right next to my wife when she died. I wish I was dead.
Eh?
I'm sorry for your loss, sir. Please state your recollections of the event.
Sure thing. I'll make this court case as quick as well. I don't know to be alive anymore. Okay. Looks like that turkey sandwich getting closer and closer. Yum. The waiter brought the wine up for Victoria and I. I took the wine from the waiter. Then I poisoned the wine glass. I had it in my coat pocket so I could easily put the poison in. What? Then I gave it to my wife and she drank it. Can I somehow interrupt? What the fuck is going on? You can't be serious! Calm down, Hope, it's obviously lying. You can't lie on the witness stand! You'll be surprised. So, Judge, should we consider the defendant guilty? I'm ready, mark your sandwich almost.
Objection!
The court must recognize the defense has the right of rebuttal. Huh?
Sustained.
I suppose I'll get the guard to put it in the fridge. Far on with it then. Dear, have you checked the case files lately? What? Give me a sec. You said? Good, somewhere in your case files must be something that proves that Brock is lying about murdering Victoria. I don't know. It's your job to prove that he's lying, and evidence is what you use to prove it. So, have I hope? Waiter brought the wine up for Victoria and I. That's true. Right? Give me a sec. Where's that damn video again? Preview. That's true. People. Cancel. Then I gave it to my wife and she drank it. Info. I can't believe he's going through with this. Sorrow can do strange things to people. So what can I do now? Prove he's lying. How? Your evidence is the key to proving his lies. Really, look at your evidence. His lie is in somewhere in there. He's not in a right state to really be on the witness stand anyway. His emotions are all over the place. Pay attention to when his emotions change as well. Something is really off about that. The waiter brought up the wine for Victoria and me. I took the wine from the waiter. The poison the wine glass I had in my coat pocket. Okay, interrupt you fucker. I had in my coat pocket. Wait a second. Wait a second. You are not wearing a coat there, you asshole. Present. Come on, Brock. I know you miss your wife, but thank one bring her back. Huh? What is the meaning of this? Your Honor, remember the video we just saw? Sure, we saw the video where your client poisoned the... Your Honor, if he did poison the victim, how did he get the poison? Clearly, he was wearing his jacket at the time of the murder. And since the cloakroom was locked off, he couldn't have put the poison in the wine glass. This means that it was impossible for Brock to have poisoned the wine. Someone else must have put the poison in the wine. Surely this reasonable doubt shouldn't the case end here. This? Someone else must have put the poison in wine.
Obiezione.
Ridiculous! There's someone else that could have put the poison in the wine glass. Yes, there is.
Objection.
There is at least one person that could have put the poison in the wine glass, and you can see him in the murder video.
Sustained.
Oh, I'd like to hear this. This case is finally getting interesting. So would I. Just to make sure you're not misleading the courts, yeah? Show everyone in the courtroom exactly who else could have poisoned the wine. With pleasure, Artie. Just let me post the murder video at the right spot. Here's the real murderer.
Right there.
The murderer is right there. The waiter. Yeah, he's the only other person that could have poisoned the wine. But why? I'm sure if you bring him here, we'll find out. You know what? I'll allow it. Ria, you've made today's case much more interesting.
Judge.
Yes, dear. Add another 30 minutes to the clock. But what about my lunch? Well, Your Honor, you could schedule a break. Oh, right! Yeah, let's do that.
Sustained.
My god. I believe an hour rest is in order. Guard, fetch me my sandwich. You there, other guard, fetch me my mustard. It's time for my lunch punch. Yippee! What the hell is going on? Well done, Hope. You have passed. Pass what? The first part of your own trial. I hope you can pass the rest. I'm going to get much harder. It's going to get much harder from here. Thanks, I guess. Okay, now let's go outside and see if our client has anything to say. July 17th, 10:30 AM, 2099, Precinct City Court, Waiting Room 2, USA. Part of me feels glad to be out there, but I don't feel like I really know where this case is going yet. It's good to get some time to consider where this case is going. Where is good? Well, there goes that idea. Calm down, Brock. We are getting close to finding out who killed your wife. You think so? We've already proven that. Oh my god. It couldn't have been you. One of the staff members at the restaurant must have done it. And there is that mysterious Jordan Deed mentioned in the will. Do you know anything about that? A little. It's a long story. Jordan and Victoria used to be married. Well, that seemed to be the case. You don't usually put someone in your will unless you love them. You understand? Jordan was a woman! So what happened? I mean, you were marrying Victoria, so what happened? Well, Victoria never told me much about it, but when it came up, she would always be so worried. She would say Jordan is going to get me someday. I never asked for more details than that, but I assumed the breakup did not go well. When we first met, Victoria had these bruises on her back and arms as well, but when I asked about them, she just said Jordan and started crying. Why didn't you try and find this Jordan if she was so dangerous? Victoria was worried that whatever I did, Jordan's retribution would be horrific. She just wanted to stay away from her. Then how did her name end up on the wheel? Why didn't she remove it? I don't know. I guess she never got around to changing it. Fair enough. I guess Victoria's bookkeeping isn't on the trial here. I wonder if Jordan knew she was still in the wheel. I don't think so. I don't think we can use that as the motive. I believe there might be a more obvious one. True, but it might mean that we will need to air some dirty laundry of Victoria's in card. Is this okay, Brock? I prefer that it didn't come up. I'm fine with Victoria's past, but the general public might have something to say. But if you don't think that it's possible to win this trial without bringing that up, then I guess you have to. Regeria?
Regeria, your time with the defendant is up.
I'll see you back in the courtroom. And I just want to say this now. Thanks! Of course. Helping the innocent is what defense lawyers do. Sometimes not only innocent. Well, it looks like we've got another visitor. That was some impressive work in there, Missy. Wish I could have said that the same for you. No, that's not a nice way to talk to an officer of the law. You realize you are just making this here trial order for yourself, right? You get paid the same amount if you win or lose. I never thought about it that way. But Ray, think about it. You play your part, lose the trial, and you'll be making it easier for the prosecution to do their job. We'll be able to thank you for it later. Officer Hawk, I think you should leave. No, but let him talk. I mean, no disrespect now, but I'm sure that there might be a promotion for someone on the cards if you let them win. I'm sure they won't forget you when they're on the up and up. Who do you think sent me? So what I say? Fuck you! That's what I want to say! Nicely played, milady. What the hell are you trying to pull out, Hawk?
Just glad to see that your girl is good, huh? You could have just asked me and saved all the drama. It's not as fun that way, you know, Mr. Parole. I gotta have fun with it. Like the sham of witness testament you gave in court. This her lady, all you needed to warn before the main event. Thanks, but what about performance review? Well, that's where the rest of this evidence comes in. If I can't help you catch the real killer, my bones don't get affected. Just mention my name when you show these items off. Artemis will just love it. She told you to hide this? Yeah, these two pieces didn't fit into her idea of the facts. Well, what are they? I found the cloakroom check-in stuff in Brock's coat jacket along with a crumpled up photo of two ladies. I never really understood what that photo was doing in that coat jacket. The cloakroom stand, okay. Photo. This describes when Broken Heart checked in his coat at the cloakroom. He checked his coat in 3 hours before the wedding reception. Oh shit. This photo shows Victor James with a female. Odd, the female looks familiar. Okay. I wonder if this has anything to do with that Brock just said. Thanks, I think this will come in handy. Sometimes, Hawk, you always make up for the trouble you cause. I'll go do you one better. I'll do a background check on the staff that will work in the wedding reception. Huh, that might about cover it, depending on what you find. Alright then, take care, little lady. I proudly hope I'll see you at the defense bench. I should prepare myself for the rest of the case. Oh yeah, so good to see you again. Artemis, what an unexpected surprise. So, what do you think of my proposal? I should have known you were the one behind the Hog's question. You haven't changed, have you, Artie? I would have thought that this would have been an easy question for you, yeah? Either lose and get money, or lose and get no money. Surely it's as simple. Unlike our playground, our trials, Artie, there are consequences. Innocent people can die. But you still get paid, Ria. Exactly the same amount, whether you win or lose. Wouldn't it be nice to make a little extra on the side? It's not like a court-appointed lawyer will be going places in life. Why not enjoy the ride? Because innocent people need me, Artemis, and I'm the only one that can protect them. But there's no way you'll win this case. All the odds are in my favor. But there's always hope. That saying didn't even sound cool in the playground, Ria. You really should get rid of it. Looks like the break is almost over. Let's continue the conversation after the end of this trial. We both know how this trial will end anyway, don't we? See you in court, Ria. Damn, I wanted that to be my line. 11 AM. The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Broken Heart. Artemis, I believe you were able to apprehend the waiter in the murder video. Yeah, the waiter was very agreeable to coming in. I can't understand why I'm here, so I'll try to assist in weakening. Very well, please state your name and occupation. My name is Mr. Hemming Changer. I'm a waiter. Thank you, and thank you for coming down to indulge our peaceful defense. We'll try and keep this short, Mr. Changer. I give the defense 10 minutes of time to do whatever silly thing they want. I trust this respects your time. I'm sorry, what? I can't believe she can just change how much time is left. That's no fair. Of course. Actually, must have some dog, getting bored, and did cipher. Hang turkey minutes. This guy is retarded, you know. The best sandwich, look at it. Whatever. Of course. There seems to be something off about the waiter, but I can't put my finger on it.
You might want to check your case file, see if there's evidence you can review. Age changer. Age changer. Hemming changer. Okay. Unknown. The husband could have put it in there before I took the wine up. He must have done it, otherwise how else would the poison it up in his coat? Okay. But I don't know. Well, Artemis, it appears you've had enough time to prep your witness. Of course, I want to make sure that we don't waste any of his time. Don't you, Ria? We'll see. Seems to know a fair bit about this case. Why don't you try interrupting him to see if anything shakes out? We're familiar with interrupting by now, I assume. Sure thing. Time to put in a good show for the crowds. All I did was take the wine up to the victim. I had no idea what was in the wine. I just put the wine in the glass and left in there while to aerate. The husband could have put it in there before I took the wine up. What?
Halt!
That's interesting. How could he have done that? We already proven that he couldn't have put poison in the wine while at the wedding table. And no one else was poisoned that night, so only that glass had been poisoned. I saw him come in with his jacket and during the wedding reception I was getting the wine ready. I already poured the wine into the wine glass, I was just aerating it out while I attended to important waiter business. He must have come in with his jacket on, put the poison in the wine and left. What? Okay, I can't interrupt him now. Your Honor, I'd like that last statement added to the record. As you wish, Hope. Just what do you have up your sleeve, Ria? He must have come in with his jacket on around 8:30 PM, but the poison in the wine left. Wait a second. 3 hours before the wedding reception. When was the reception, by the way? Okay, let's go with interruption here. And you saw this happen? Not exactly, but give all the facts, this seems the most likely explanation. He must have done it, otherwise how else would the poison end up in his coat? Info. I still think that he knows a bit too much about the case. Try interrupting him. Sure thing, boss. There's got to be something he's saying. To the wine, I have no idea that was wine, just put in the glass. The husband could have done before the crime. He must have. Okay, let's go with this one. Present. Lies. There's no way that he could have brought his jacket in the kitchen. Prove it! This check-in stop shows he checked his coat in the cloakroom 3 hours before the murder video. I don't know how much about wine, but when a customer orders wine, you don't wait 3 hours before serving it. But I didn't do it. Why would I do it? Maybe someone else did it. There were over 100 other people at the reception. Why single me out? Because you're the murderer. Okay. That was stupid to say. The defense is badgering my witness. I love it. I've eaten my sandwich. This case is just getting interesting enough to stay off the jury. That's the thing all the kids are talking about. That's one strike against your case, Artemis. Let coach. Let coach. Whatever. How could you? Mr. Changer, right now you appear to be the one who should be on trial. Oh. I'll give you a chance to say it why you could have nothing to do with this case. I don't believe this. But wait a second. Same color of the eyes. Pretty similar hair color. I guess. You think that's her? I show you how crazy this all sounds to me. I'll back you up on that, stranger. Please indulge the defense in their pity request. Now you have them on the ropes. Well done. Get ready for the next batch of lies from Mr. Changer. What the hell am I doing here? I'm not even suspect. Anyone could have put that poison in. What ties me to this case? No one I know has even met this woman. I still can't get over the feeling that I've seen this person before in some way. You know what? I'm sure I saw him sometime today. I think so too. I'll interrupt him and see what he says. What the hell am I doing here? I'm not even a suspect. Anyone could have put that poison in. What ties me to this case? No one I know has even met me. No one I know has even met this woman. No one you know, but maybe it was you. Okay, let's go with the photo.
Lies!
More lies! Ah! Enough with the shouting! What's wrong now? Mr. Changer, do you have a twin sister? No, I don't. Where is this going? It's strange, the person in this photo looks just like you! Ah! Yeah, that's my twin sister! Why the loud reaction? It was nothing, I just haven't seen my twin sister in a very long time! Really? It didn't seem like nothing! Okay, fine, my twin sister, Jordan did knows her, but how does this affect the case? Judge, add that to the witness testimony, I'll show you how this affects the case! As you like it! I like it very much. I think this case is about to be blown wide open. Okay, fine. My twin sister Jordan did knows here, but why does this affect the case? Okay, that's pretty easy right now, okay? Wheel.
Lies!
Your twin sister is in the wheel. This is your motive right here. Ah! What? She's still in the wheel? How was I meant to know that? She could have told you! Oh my god. You can't prove that! Bring Jordan in! We can settle this right now! You are arguing your case splendidly, Regeria. Thanks, boss. Hopefully we can get to the end of this. I think you're closer than you think. If only it was that easy, Regeria. Upon seeing a wheel, my first instinct was to find Jordan, but the entire police force was unable to find her. She's been missing for 4 years! Oh, the plot thickens! This is exciting! I'm going to allow another 10 minutes to the defense to see what I come up with next! Thank you, Judge. So, we have a motive for the murder. I'm asking the court to see Hemming guilty of murdering Victoria. Hold it right there! If Jordan has been missing for this long, Mr. Changer doesn't have a real motive to kill Victoria. The current trial for Brock still stands. What if Victoria is him, but he didn't do it? Someone needs to be pronounced guilty before the clock runs down, Rhea, and it seems like it might as well be him. Judge, this can't be real. I'm afraid so, Rhea. Without a motive, I can't see a reason to keep Mr. Changer here any longer. Huh? No! Farrell, anything we can do? Don't give up hope. Stall for time. Judge, one last testimony. What could you possibly need to know about this case? One thing always seemed weird to me about Mr. Changer. Why is his last name Changer? Are you serious? That's your question for the witness? I like where we are hiding with this. The gender changer. Well, since I can set the time left for whatever I want, I love it. Is this suitable for you, Mr. Changer? Not really, but I don't have any choice, do I? No, this question is really me just being polite. Only 5 minutes of this charade left to go. Fine then. I'll start my testimony. My sister was married once. After my sister divorced, she decided to change her last name to something completely different to help her start her new life. I have always been Mr. Hemming Changer. Wait a second! Mister? You put that Mister in bold. That's suspicious. This is our last chance. Try and shake something out of him. Just interrupting. Something must come up. Okay, I'm sure that he's a Shia. My sister was married once. When did she get married? 5 years ago. Who to? Victoria Thieves. After my sister divorced, she changed her last name to her new life. And what last name did she change to? I think it was Do. I have always been Mr. Humming Changer. What was your parents' last name? Changer. And their first names? Hold it right there. Just give it a area. But inquired minds let me know. John and Jane, happy? Sounds like they might be friends with John and Jane too. It's no good, I don't have anything. Keep interrupting, it's the only chance you have to stall for time. But it's not worth it, it's over. Have hope, it's your only chance. No, there's nothing in there. Keep stalling, something has to come up. I have to do this for Brock's sake. I know that Hemming is the killer, I just can't pin him down. Mr. Changer, what are the last names of your grandparents? This line of questioning, no, Judge, it's time to pass your judgment. Interrupt. By the time haven't run out yet, we reserve the right to a fair trial. Regeria, we are just pulling the threads. Admit it, your case is over.
Objection.
The witness is clearly hiding something. I'm going to make sure that the state doesn't put an innocent man to death. The witness is hiding nothing. The defendant is still clearly guilty.
Objection.
We've clearly proven Brock couldn't have poisoned Victoria. He should be. So? Enough of your bullshit! Okay, stop the clock. I've heard enough to pass judgment. Regeria, you did well today, but not well enough. Despite all you've proven today, there hasn't been any tangible evidence to prove that anyone other than Brock could have been the murderer. This means, in the trial of the broken heart, I must pronounce the defendant. Oh! Yes! Cowboy is back! Who dares interrupt my sentence giving? It's the most important part of my day. Sorry, the big guy. I just wanted to make sure you didn't make a terrible mistake. After doing a true background check on the staff at the reception, there's something interesting things about Hemming Changer that you just might want to know. I'll give the evidence to your fancy lawyers to debate over, but I'm sure they will understand when they see it. The testosterone pills have been added to the case files. We've got it! We've won! That's right. No! This is exactly what I need. What's going on? Do you want to tell him? Judge, I'll show you. Just let me talk to the witness one last time. What is all this about? I think you've known the entire time what this is all about. There is evidence all I needed to confirm my suspicions. But I'd rather not out someone give the chance. There might be a way to win this case without doing so if I can tie all facts together. No, do I want to use this evidence to put Hemming away, or lay out all the facts and give him a chance to confess? Attack with opponent. So what do I want? Let's attack with the evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence that proves a contradiction in Hemming's last testimony. This is all very exciting! Oh, dear, I'll set up the clock as well. Did he really have to do that? Ah, well, here goes nothing! His sister was married once. My sister divorced. Mr. Hemming Changer. Present! I imagine it would be hard for you to look like Mr. without taking this often. How did you get those? It's amazing what a good police detective can find when their heart is in it. Slenda! I'll report you. I didn't say anything. Just remember this moment when Detective Shaw's performance bonus comes into review. Thanks for the congratulating, darling. Here's some more evidence I've been able to wrangle up. If there's one thing I've learned, letting the cat out of the bag is a whole lot easier than putting it back. The name change certificate has been added to the case files. This is it, the final nail in the coffin! This 100% proves you are guilty! Okay, I'm getting all excited! Show me! My sister was married once. After a divorce, she changed her last name. Present. That is your last lie! This form he describes your name change from Jordan Did to Henning Changer. This means that you're supposed twin sister. So Mr. Henning Changer, or rather, Miss Jordan Did, what do you have to say for yourself? I can't handle this anymore. Why would she leave me for that idiot? If I can't have her, no one can. Judge, I believe the witness' actions have spoken for themselves. I believe so too. I must say, Regeria, this has been a very exciting case to watch. It's been a while since I've been a rocky defense lawyer, prove their defendant's innocence, and find a murderer at the same time. Thank you. Probably not since Farrell's first case, Farrell? Thanks, sir. This means, and I'm glad to say so, in the trial of Broken Heart, I'm as pronounced defendant. Not guilty! This case is over. Everyone may leave the courtroom. July 17th, 1:30 PM, 2099. PolishLynx City Court, waiting room 2. USA. Congratulations! Regeria, you really showed them a thing or two out there. Well, thanks, Farrell. You were a great coach. But you were the one in the trial, and you passed with flying... Sorry, colors. Looks like we have a visitor here. Thank you. No problem, I just want to say something. I was willing to die today. Why didn't you let me die? Because I wanted to win. Because your death will not bring your life peace. Because I want to find out the truth. Let's go with this. Because your death will not bring your wife peace. I never thought about it that way. I was totally ready to end it today, but I was just being selfish. I didn't think about what Victoria would have wanted. I think she would have wanted you to keep on living. You know what? Seeing you fight for my life today has given me the strength I need to carry on. I'm sure that Victoria will be proud. Maybe we can catch up for Indian food sometime. I'd like that. Well, Regeria, I hope that you see your responsibilities. There's certainly more to do outside of the courtroom than I expected. That's true, but you've proven yourself. Maybe next time, my dear, I'll even give you a case you might be able to lose. What? Wasn't that one close enough? Maybe, dear, maybe. Maybe next time. I won't tell Hogg to withhold evidence from you when he shows me the evidence that Artemis rejects. What? You mean you had this case pegged from the start? I told you this was your trials. Well, Hope. Now I know you're ready for the big leagues. Have you disbarred for this? No, that's no way to act like a lawyer, especially a lawyer that just won their first case. Now, how about we have dinner? My treat. I can't believe we were able to get the officers to keep evidence that the prosecution rejects. Well, believe it or not, the police aren't all against defense lawyers. But let's talk about it over chicken tikka masala. And that was my first case. It took some time and a ton of free Indian takeout. But I forgave Farrell for setting up the case the way he did. I certainly learned from much for it. That case almost prepared me for cases to come. Little did I know what other outrageous cases would be coming my way. But that's a story for another time. In the next episode of Regeria Hope. Regeria, wake up and begin your opening statement for the honorable people of the jury. What? Of course, Your Honor. Sorry, Your Honor. What the heck? You should be... I can't believe you could bore me so much by sleeping on the job. Wake up! There's 6 minutes you're not getting paid for. What? Nasty business about those drug addicts. Regeria, Brock, please excuse me for a while. I need to go for a walk. Sure. He sure likes having his measured walks, doesn't he? Police! Nobody move! Now, cop killer, you're going to give me that gun now? Of course. Thank you. Hashtag thanking you. You're lucky I don't just shoot you where you stand.
We are here today to pass judgment on, Farrell. Today you're the defendant. Isn't that ironic?
Not sure it's really that ironic, Judge. Might be more ironic if I had no defense. Hi, I'm here to talk to Varia. Not sure if I can let you talk to her. I'll send her an IM. Huh? She says she owes you one. She's heading down. Dang, you have some guts turning up here right now. Look, I'll take you up to the overseer's chambers, but keep your head down. You're not the most popular person around the precinct right now. It's okay. I didn't bring cupcakes to share with you. Try and make friends. Let's go. What? Time to get to the bottom of this.
Looks like you're in for an exciting time. Finally, now it's time to see how your choices compare to everybody else.
Searching for something and connection found. Uploading data. All results. Downloading results. Oh, and by the way, I forgot actually in the Dalian song to compare it at the end. Well, never mind. Have value selected by 31% of people. Lies 48%. Move to strike 20%. Whoa. Not much. Did you throw Brock's case? Yes. 14. No. 85. Okay. Oh! That there's the Bayou and so on. Okay. Did Brock survive? Yes. 82%. Nice. No use hunks. 14. Who jumped off a bridge? 1. Jumped off a building? 1. Did Brock accidentally say he wanted to kill his wife? Yes. No, 18. No. 81. Wait, I made a mistake, okay? I didn't know how the game works yet. Did you ask about reasonable doubt and see a turkey for your trouble? Gobble gobble. 29. I live, my life, sans doubt and turkey. 70. Okay. I guess it wasn't so bad. Could have gone worse for sure. Well, I guess it couldn't have gone worse because we won the trial. We managed to successfully defend the guy and also find a real murderer. But you know, they thought that that's their sister, and I somehow came to the conclusion that that guy was actually a girl, you know, gender changer, gender bender. And so on, but yeah, I'm happy that it was a pretty enjoyable game to be honest. And yeah, and as I never really played anything like this, to be honest, like with like Ace Attorney and so on, never played any of these games, so that was fun and funny at the same time, to be honest. Hope is building. So this is another game that I will have to wait for another episode actually. Auto-saving to store decisions. It's recommended that you also make a save file to carry over to the next episode. If you weren't able to upload your decisions, reload the save game to attempt to upload them later. So basically do this. When you want to either reload or check what decisions other players have made, look for the choices button in the menu while playing. Thank you for playing. Okay. Alright, that was Regeria Hope. One long episode, but I hope you enjoyed it. And, well, let's wait for the next episode to be released at some point. And besides, if not that, then feel free to check other games. Actually, other Let's Plays. Right. Bye bye. PolishLynx out.